defense. Talk to me about your performance. How did you think you did?
No, I'm really happy. I work very hard, with my team. And I work in boxing. I work everything. I was mixed martial arts, and you work to maybe try the submission, my first submission, my career. And I'm very happy. Thank Cobrinha for being with me all the time too for work done.
Were you surprised at how tough she was? She took a lot of shots from you, especially towards the end there, and hung in there for as long as she could.
Yes, she is really tough, and I felt when I broke her nose in the right hand, and she's very tough, and because she deserved to fight for the title, and I'm very happy she's accepted and did a great fight.
And coming off of the pandemic layoff, you feel pretty good in there. You look pretty fresh, kind of a vintage Cyborg performance.
I'm sorry, my fans, but I hear all my corners, every single thing, and it's very nice. No having it crowd and listen just my corners, very nice.
For sure. And talk to me about where you think you go from here. Before the fight, you said you were focused just on Arlene. So, you're hoping to defend it against someone else, do a boxing fight. What are you thinking right now?
I've been working a lot of boxing with Virgil Ortiz, and it's my dream to do one boxing fight. If I can have the opportunity, Scott Cook can say maybe I can give one fight for me. And I just have to continue training, continue work. And if you're going to be MMA or boxing, I'm just going to be ready.
Cris, congratulations. You looked absolutely sensational tonight. One of the storylines heading into this was that you were returning to work with Master Rafael Cordero, your original coach. You stated that last time you really worked close with him was the Gina Carano fight, which was a long time ago. What improvements have you made since the Gina Carano fight until now?
Work with Rafael Cordero coming back is so nice because so blessed because, okay, the COVID part makes a lot of difficult for a lot of people, but I think about when have bad things happen, we need to see the both way. And the way it's close to my house. I live 1 mile from Kings MMA. Thank for everybody, that team. It's an amazing team. We work hard every day. Every week have a fighter over there, have a fight. And this is the training hard every day. And back to training for him, he know me. He know me the first day I step in the gym. And he knows I don't know anything, but I want that doing. I want to work hard. And he just look at me, he knows what I feel, what I think, and it's very nice to have the opportunity to work with him for this fight.
Hopefully one day COVID will be all over. You'll be able to go back to South Africa. What's the plan? Are you going to do your camps in South Africa? Are you going to continue working with coach or a little bit of both?
Maybe I can invite them to train the Kings MMA. They're going to like, I love Rich. I love everyone over there. I learn a lot from them. And maybe I come back to over there. I go do missionary work too. I don't just train over there, but I try to help the people in Uganda, in another place. And this is, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to stop doing and where I'm at. I'm going to continue training hard.
The other thing that's been in the news about Master Cordero is he's been working with Mike Tyson. Any chance you got to learn some tips from the former champion?
Everybody playing for me. Chris, when are you going to do spar? Mike Tyson said, I have to wait my fight after maybe. I'm joking. It's a legend. I watched him with my dad when I was a kid. Little bit because I will never like a fight, but I watch his cup fights in Brazil. Everybody loves boxing, and see Rafael Cordero. He's worked so hard, with all the fighters, and see work with Mike Tyson, just his dream coming true. And he's never had the dream. I think show up for him and see how it's going to work our lives. He's have a plan for us we didn't even think about.
My last question, and you refuse to name your next opponent. You never have. If anybody has ever deserved to name the next opponent, it's probably you. That said, one opponent you're always going to be linked to is probably be Amanda Nunes. Scott Coker has gone on record many times saying he believes you're the greatest female fighter of all time. A lot of people agree with him, but there's also that camp who says Amanda Nunes is the greatest fighter of all time. Do you care who's the greatest? And if you do, who do you think is the greatest?
You never hear I'm saying anything about else. But if the people say I'm the greatest, I hear them, but I continue to work hard every day. And if the opportunity to have a fight again, she knows she don't run away about the rematch. And I'm continue to work hard. And if God give me the fight again, I'm going to be ready. It's going to be a different story. Thank you.
Cyborg, you just seem like you're having so much fun. Can you walk us through what it was like fighting for a title with no fans?
It's very everything different. It's a lot of things that let the protocol have to change and the people be different in the room. But this is one thing is nice. You get a fox or a fight. I always stay locked out in my room anyways in the week of the fight. And a lot of things don't change for me. But it's sad a little bit because fans love watching MMA. But for sure, they watch everybody at the house and with his family and they enjoy the time. It's happy to come on back. Coming back better than nothing. It's very nice to have the opportunity to fight this time.
Yeah, for sure. You were throwing 10-piece combos without breaking a sweat almost. When can we maybe see you coming back into the cage?
You know, I'm ready. I continue training. If Scott Coker gonna be putting me as soon possible, I'm here. I'm here to fight. I have to rush.
Donald?
Hi, Chris. How's it going? Congratulations on a great performance. You weren't too keen on talking about her pre-fight, but maybe this time it's a little easier for you. This fight with Katie Taylor, the talk doesn't seem to go away. Do you think that fight is a possibility?
You know, I'm going to continue work hard. You know, it's my dream to one boxing fight. And I'm going to leave it to my manager and Scott Coker decide who's going to be fight next. And if they're going to fight boxing and MMA, let's see.
Do you think that fight could be for women's sport, for women's combat sports, maybe what Mayweather and McGregor was for men's combat sports?
I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a great fight. Maybe I can do boxing and she can do one MMA fight with me. It's going to be
That'd
nice.
be crazy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jay Anderson?
Thanks very much. And Cyborg, congratulations on the win tonight. Just a couple quick ones. First of all this talk about a boxing match, would you want to wait until fans could come back to do the boxing match? Because it might be your only chance.
You know, I have just to continue training, and for sure, it's to have fans. It's better for them. You know, I love all my fans. It's nice when fight with them too. And let's see, I'm just going to work hard and waiting, you know, see who's going to be the next.
And you dedicated the fight tonight to Rhea, who passed away recently. And I'm wondering if you could just talk about her just a little.
You know, the Ryans is one kid, 5 years old. I met him in South Africa. He's really fighting against cancer, and he's passed away soon after Julia Budd fight. And I promised him I was going to give the title for him. And I did dedicate this fight for him. And it's not just for him, but everyone at the house, everywhere, fighting for their lives every day. You know, I'm fighting 3 times a year, you know, but then fight every day for their lives. And Raya he's touched my heart so much because even though he's passing so much tough time every day, he's always smile. He's always try to open the door for someone. He always make for you smile. And this is the message I want to give it to all my fans. It's don't let it for tomorrow, do something nice. If you need to say I love you for someone, forgive someone, do that. You know, don't let it for tomorrow. Do today what you can do tomorrow. If you want to help someone, help today. Because too later, they'll be late. That's it, guys.
Thanks
Sean?
very much.
Cyborg, congratulations on the win. I want to ask you, talk about what a difference a year makes. Obviously, the pandemic has affected us all this year, but for you personally in your career, how much happier are you to be with Bellator MMA? It seems like there's a division around you. There's a lot of women interest in you being on CBS Sports Network, and there's a plethora of different fighters that they have to offer you, something that wasn't available to you in UFC.
You know, I just very happy to Scott Coker give the opportunity to fight on CBS Sport Network the first time. And I'm very honored and they work really hard. Even though if the pandemic time, hard time, but you always train hard in the gym and everybody try to be safe, be help your partners. And, you know, just happy, thankful for being here.
Last question, Luis.
You are a former Invicta champion, a former Strikeforce champion, a former UFC champion, now Bellator champion. You fought against Jorina Bars. We know you want a box match, but do you feel the legend of Cris Cyborg needs something else? Something else?
You know, you always have need something else. You know, I always have to improve your game, improve learning, and the way to, you know, change every fight and to be better every fight.
Thanks, Chris. Congratulations.
Thank you.